Oh, hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
So, tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. He tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
All right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me?
Right, follow me. Ah!
You okay, Lenny? How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far from the state line.
All right. So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for a take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works? We split half, other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? What's that box by his tent for, then?
Camp funds, supplies, and the like. The fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way, don't you worry.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now, that was bloody close.
Did you get split off with Mac?
No, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davey was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up. Beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Good.
And it's time folks stop giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head. But you never really know what you're walking into.
Yep. Folks always want to blame someone when things go wrong.
Hard left coming up. All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead. Up here, Morgan. I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Outside. This is good.
It is?
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back. There! Oh.
I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them, coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. Heads up, Arthur. Here come the rest of them. Watch it! They're coming out! Ah! Oh! Still got more inside! Come out with your hands up! Nice and easy! You saw what we did to your pals here!
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here. You know what? Just get the hell out of here and don't look back.
This is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need to lecture again. I'll see you back at camp. Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
This idiot.
Rat and bother.
Drat and bother. Bother dash and chicanery. Bother dash and chicanery.
What the devil are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I didn't want to be in the army. Ooh, now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals. They escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend. Help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam. Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
Let's go, girl. Yeah.
Mogs.
Yeah. Easy now.
Where are you, zebra? Where are you, zebra? Ah, there you are.
Hold up. Look here. What they done to you? Easy. Whoa there. Easy. Whoa. Easy there. Whoa now. Easy. Step. Your stripes better not rub off on my pants. There, boy.
I suppose I can brush him. Come on, girl. Let's get this quote zebra back to his crazy owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the stripes don't rub off. You may end up looking like a donkey, you know? Let's just ride through Emerald Ranch and see what everybody says.
Keep that up. I'll get this donkey to kick you. Ha! Cheered me up. Excuse me, partner. Bastard.
Well, excuse me, partner. He says bastard. Okay. Hey, Seamus, don't make me shoot you, pal.
All right, take a look. You got it.
I just hope nobody's missing this too much.
I was gonna say, where'd he go?
Oh, you got something for me?
Oh, wait. Craft.
Got a little kick show in mind, huh?
Foxclaw. What does this do? The time that eagle eye can stay active. Fair enough. I'll take it. Oh, is there anything else? Talismans?
Can do.
Alright, donkey.
Okay. That ain't helpful. Yeah. It's just a donkey, idiot. Yep.
It's that fucking fun. I'm gonna burn it down.
This funny to you?
Can't expect everyone not to laugh. I know I would if I saw that. I'll tell you what's not helping is this music. It just sounds really funky. It's fucking donut that he is. You silly pastry.
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion, a trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses, confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes. And taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do. All right, girl.
No, I bloody well wish you would.
Yep. Whoa, easy.
Robbie? Where are ya?
Hey, mister.
Oh,
Miss,
howdy, mister.
did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
Your lion from Timbuktu, weren't he?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course. Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay. That first set of shrubs, that's where I lost sight of them.
I got it. Got the trail. These are paw prints.
Let me bring the wagon along.
Well, they didn't go in this direction. paint this dog? There's some pigment here. Looks like blood to me. Shit. What's this? Found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy! Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
The other half? Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh. Well, behind that log, then.
Okay. Scrubs up. Stay down. She won't be too far away.
Come quick. I went out to find a tiger.
Cougar, you mean?
And I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very wise of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
Oh, I think that cougar will eat that
Oh,
dog lion or
I
whatever the
guess
fuck
she's
it
real
is.
hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in.
Don't move, cougar. Don't move. Stay there. Close it!
Sorry, girl. All right. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's still eating. I would have thought, since they was close and all.
Well, wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly one minute, dinner the next. Viciousness comes easy. I mean, I should know. I've run with a few of them myself.
Is that right? Oh, come on!
No, not really. Hey, I realize I ain't properly introduced myself.
Sally Nash.
Arthur Morgan.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Tell me, Miss Nash, how you end up in this racket?
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr. Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell, in this field, he's the ace of spades.
He's a card, all right.
It's my modest hope, one day, to be the world's second bravest woman animal wrangler.
I'd say you got that sewn up and then some.
You think? I hope so. Top 5, at least. Depends on how many more fellers throw their hat in the ring.
Maybe one of these days, the best female for the job will actually be a female.
Oh, I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Yeah.
We lost the main road around here when the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
Okay. You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
I imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. Whole caravan toppled. Found each other and some shelter, but when the wind died down, the animals was gone. Hey! When the wind died down, the animals was gone.
But now they're back. Some of them, at least.
Thanks to you.
You would have managed it yourself. I just helped you along.
If you ever want to get in the sideshow business, I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll leave the professional theatrics to better women than me.
There it is, the caravan.
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or are you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddamn you! But a cow barn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
Got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
I'll give you the tonic. Alright, let's go and look for this lion.
Yeah.
Hold it tight! We got a tavern here! I should go and get my repeater. Hold your side! I am holding it. Hold yours!
What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here.
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat.
It looked like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
Dog?
Now, you excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step aside. Yeah, boy.
Didn't look like no dog.
Come here, boy. Let's go.
Look what you done! Look what you done!
Son of a bitch. I'll take care of this.
Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
Sweet mother. Easy, boy. Easy. Shit!
It's a line, alright.
He shot the thing. Is it dead? I pray that thing's a goner. Whoever owned that beast's got some answering to do.
I've never seen one of those before, and I hope I don't again.
It's a dog. It's not a lion. Just looks like one.
I don't believe it.
My goodness. What lovely weather.
Don't believe it.
Yeah.
Even when I saw it with my own eyes, I still didn't believe it. Oh my god.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Market, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
knew.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Rama, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
Okay, girl. Mister?
I wish my horse looked that nice.
I'll go up into the mountains and find one.
It's all right, girl. Howdy.
What's up, this guy?
Just wish today was over already. That's all right. Sorry to intrude.
Okay, friend.
Yeah.
Is he just sleeping randomly against a tree? Okay.
Easy there.
Where's that fucking farm? Oh, there it is. Alright, you Lannister siblings.
Easy, easy.
Hey there!
Don't be shy, partner. No such thing as a stranger here.
Hello, mister.
Well, you look like you need to take a load off.
Well, ain't this a rare treat? Why didn't you tell me we had guests coming? I'd have fixed myself up nice.
Oh, now you know you look perfect, princess.
I ain't no guest, miss. I'm just passing through.
Oh, nonsense. Well, come on in. Rest a while. Now, we got food on the stove and a bottle of the good stuff we've been saving.
It's decided then. I'm gonna go freshen up.
I appreciate the offer, but I best be on my way.
Oh, come on now. How you gonna turn down a hot meal and good company? I'll go open that bottle. Hey, there he is. Come on in. Come on.
This is, very kind of you.
Don't sweat it, partner. The pleasure's all ours. I hope she ain't primping for hours up there. We'll never eat. Go check on her, will you? Well, just go hurry her up a little. She won't listen to me.
Well, look who it is. You are hungry, ain't you?
I didn't mean to intrude, miss.
It's all right. Looking ain't a crime. You go on and have a seat at the table. I'll be down in a minute.
She'll, be down in just a minute.
Woohoo! That is what I like to hear. Hey, now pull up a chair, partner. Oh, hey!
Hey!
Ain't this just about perfect? One of them moments you wish could last forever.
Well, like I said, I can't stay for long.
Then look at us, like a couple of old friends. Ah, it's a short life, but a merry one.
Here we are, all the fixins'. I hope you boys left some room in your trousers.
That smells delicious. The food don't smell too bad neither.
Oh, stop it, you! How do you like it?
It's good. Different.
That meat is so tender. You know what? This place used to be a pig farm when we was When we was kids, before we lost our ma and pa, horrible business.
Horrible.
But we still got each other, ain't that right, honey pie?
And we still know how to have a hog killing time.
Here, that's for you.
Yeah.
There.
Where are my manners? Drinks.
Yeah, I could definitely use a drink.
So could I. Take a drink of what I have.
That stuff will put hair on your chest.
Oh, I doubt he needs that. Let's loosen you up some more.
Must be fucking pirate rum.
Come on, honey.
What the hell is that?
It's an old Aberdeen home recipe. That one right there is in 1894.
Feels like someone stabbing me in the head.
Come on, I thought I had a man here, not a boy. One more, and you and I both will go upstairs and have a lie down.
Ah, what the hell?
Oh, about time. Take whatever cat she has on her and put it behind Mama.
I would have taken the weapons off me.
You ain't...
Sons of bitches.
Hey, what up, big man? How you doing? I fucking hate this farm. Burn it to the ground. Yeah, not too bad, my friend, not too bad. Still playing the role of the cowboy.
Slow up now. Okay there. Yep. Easy, whoa. Okay, girl. There, girl. Yeah. Faster. Easy, girl. Whoa, now.
How the fuck does I get over here?
All right, girl. Easy. Sorry, girl.
I'll say that. Oh, it's a story for Jack. Ginseng elixir, good times.
Hey there, mister. Go, go. Easy.
I don't care.
You're okay.
They're supposed to collect their damn census taker.
Stay back!
If you're in this state for the federal government, you're an enemy of
Get
this
away!
state.
I ain't kidding!
Oh,
Please, God! Thank you, stranger. These raiders are insane.
it's okay, girl.
Fucking raiders. Burn.
Come on, girl. Yep.
Hey darling, I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Whole lot of ugly is here.
No, I heard something. Just don't know what it was.
Yep.
Hey, welcome back. Sift through, see what you like. As long as you have the items I need.
Morning, mister.
Weather sure is fine today.
Beats making my head.
You got anything of value? Don't care for the origin.
Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you.
Look at this.
Yeah, I bet you never thought you'd see a lion's paw. Huh.
All right, then. Better be good.
Baby good. Gold wedding ring.
Not bad, this.
Silver chain bracelet. Crafting. Nope.
You got a decent eye for these things by the looks of it.
The emerald's worth 50. Okay.
Good then.
4 gold bars. And a gold ingot. 2,300. Statue that possesses the power to grant female fertility. It's a unique item.
Hell, you really want to get rid of this? Fine.
Thanks, partner.
Hello again.
Hey, you there. A quick word.
What can I do for you, sir?
There's an old gunslinger I'm looking for. I heard he comes through here. Name of Midnight? Billy?
Oh, that old soak? Yeah, he spends days on board these trains, but he's going nowhere but the gutter. I imagine you'll find him right in the next one through here. Either that or the next one. Try 'em both. Look in the bar car.
Mr. Midnight?
Excuse me, I'm trying to drink.
Mr. Midnight, listen, this won't take a moment. I just want to talk with you about your old days as a shootist.
Get away from me!
Hey!
I didn't shoot him in his sleep!
No one's
I didn't
saying
shoot
that...
him in his sleep, and if I did, it was the only way.
Not a problem. I'm hearing about Jim Boy Calloway, and no one shot him yet.
I knew you'd come for me. Get away from me!
Mr. Midnight!
I knew you'd come for me! It weren't my fault! I knew!
You don't know nothing, Mr. Midnight. I want to talk. Don't do something foolish.
You come for me! Come on!
Oh. Fuck, I hate these trains. These trains sending me.
Great. Let's go.
Yeah, no go. I hate these things too. Let's get out of here. Use the weapon, Mr. Midnight.
Hi there, mister.
Yeah, but then you never really had. Wait a minute.
Yep.
You say you never really had the ability to fall asleep fast enough anyway. You've always had trouble sleeping.
Goddamn breakaways sneaking about here! How are we not here? Oh, forget it.
Yeah. What's all this?
I wouldn't hang out by me. Some grays are on the hunt. Quit tailing me, man. I got enough problems.
Before.
Okay, now let me see.
I have one myself. good. Been a mite suspicious about the new faces in town. Always welcome to be sure, but we can't just let old types have their way.
Thanks, mister.
Just plain shocking.
I understand that the situation you're going through is, well, it's complicated in ways that I don't even know how to comprehend, but that is something you cannot afford to let get to you. You can't think to yourself that you're going to die in your sleep or something, because I've said before, the second you start thinking that, you know, it does funny things to your body. You need to think positive. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, none of us know when we're going to die. None of us do. You know, some of us have the fortune to find out before it happens, but I mean, I could be gone tomorrow for all you know. You know, something could get me. You never know. But at the end of the day, you just got to get on with it as best as you can. I mean, and every day when you wake up, that's another day for going through for you know. It's a blessing. You know, we're not all gonna live forever. I don't think that this is the last time that you're going to wake up. You need to be positive.
Of course.
Because positive energy goes a long way to helping you out. If you're going to have lots of negativity, it's just going to bring you all the way down. I've had to maintain positivity for the last year or so since I was going through a lot of depression. I've had to do it, and it's helped out a lot.
Tough business you boys had.
I'm feeling a lot better now than I was before.
To pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man.
Yeah, and any and all of us could be gone tomorrow. We could be gone next week. We could be gone 2 years from now. 10 years, 50 years, who knows? You don't know. But don't wake up every day thinking that tomorrow you're not going to wake up. Because I mean, you may not, but you can't always think that you're not going to.
Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly. Whoa. Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this.
Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though. And it is costing this county its good name. And the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command.
See, this is what I'm saying. All that's going through your head is nothing but negative thoughts.
Dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be
as complicated as things may be, and as unbelievably painful as things may be, you have to keep trying. I mean, okay, you may fail at it. I know I failed at it myself many times, but you have to keep trying. I mean, there are days that I'm gonna win, that I win the battle. There are days that I lost the battle, but the war still goes on. That's what I say.
So,
You know, it's just the way things are. Everybody in the world is going through shit like this. It's not necessarily on the same level. You know, I mean, we've all got our problems. You have to deal with them as best you can. You have to maintain as positive an attitude as you possibly can as well. I mean, I don't know how many times I've said it to you, but honestly, I may sound like a broken record at this point, but I know that it's what needs to be done, because it is true.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor, but the Greys...
Why is this guy going so slow? Is that correct?
And the Braithwaites think the other stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
Well, do what's best for your health, but there's two ways to look at that. You can either take time off to rest, or occupy your mind. Because if you're going through a lot of this stuff right now, then taking rest may actually cause your brain to go into overload or something. You know, a lot of people say that they'd rather keep their minds occupied. Well, that's basically what it is. Honestly, why is this guy going so slow? You shouldn't be moving this slow. Let me just exit the game, come back in. That's not right. Must be a glitch or something. Honestly, the fucking snails move slower than that. Just faster even. Well, see, there you go. I mean, it's understandable. It's taking a toll on you, and it really does get you down. I mean, I've started taking... I told you about the cannabis oil, right? Well, I've started taking that. I've had it in my system for 3 days now, and I can already see that there's a difference. It's not a massive difference, but it's a big difference, and it's helped me get along just a little bit. It's improved my attitude, it's improved my mood, my perspective a little bit. I'm waking up and I'm getting up. I'm not snoozing my alarm because of all the pain and depression I'm going through where I can't be bothered to do anything. You know, and even when I'm feeling that way most of the time, I still just push my way through it. But I don't push myself too hard. I only move at the speed that I need to move at. I do things at my own pace, and I don't let anybody tell me otherwise. Not ever. And trust your instinct above all else. If your instinct is saying go and rest, go and rest. If it's saying go and do something to occupy your mind, occupy your mind. But if the next thing that you're looking at is the surgery, then focus your mind on getting that done then, if that's the case. I mean, a part of me has no idea what the heck you're going through. Really, a part of me doesn't. So I can't necessarily understand all of this. I can't necessarily advise you in every category. I can only go with what I know does work.
Of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan.
The rest of it is down to the hospital and the medication and the prescriptions or whatever they can do to help you. Because I mean, at the end of the day, these things exist because they can help.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald.
How are
How
you?
the way go?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most
There we are,
towns
see?
just get
Now he's
bounty
moving
hunters to do
faster.
their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure.
Ah, well done, Marcus. Well done.
Archibald wants to
I don't
remind
think
us
you'll
he's
regret
in
that.
charge
You've seen what Far Cry's like. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it, pal.
But you were a big help with
I'm
them
sure you'll
Anderson
enjoy it, man.
boys, and I put in a very good word with the
Need any
sheriff
tips?
on your
Always
behalf.
ask. I'll let you know.
Appreciate that.
We rounded
I'm
up
an
the
expert.
others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you
Listen,
about
if
the
I could give you some
Braithwaites.
cannabis oil, I freaking would, because I think it might actually help. I really do. I mean, I'm not feeling as much pain over the last few days as I was. I mean, even when I'm sitting in certain positions that make me uncomfortable, I wasn't actually uncomfortable. When I was at work the other day, I felt like I could pretty much get through anything and I'd be all right. It wasn't a huge leap, but then again, I'm only using the one that's got the weakest strength to it as well. There's like 3 categories of strength to the cannabis oil. I'm using the weakest, for Christ's sake, the weakest one.
I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That bag rather suits you, Mr. W.
Well, see, there you go, darling. You're asking about life expectancy, and that's one of the reasons why it's playing on your mind the way it is. You know, I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't necessarily want to ask that question because I'd rather just get on with it as much as I can. And like I said, if I'm gonna die in 5 days' time, so be it. I know it's scary. I've brushed with death before a few times in my life, in many different ways. And I mean, when I look back on it, I thought, fucking hell, I could have been dead right there. If I hadn't have done this, I would have died. It's like, wow, but you know what? I got around it. I said, you know what? Okay, I got away with it this time, but life still goes on. You know, just take it one day at a time, and don't wake up every day thinking to yourself, this is going to be your last day, or tomorrow's going to be your last day, because it may be, but it may not be. You don't know.
Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, 1 bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Get on the fucking thing.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. Go right at the crossroads. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
They're right again here. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone with... Come on, dear. We're bringing alive, understood? Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Well, some people do have a short life expectancy, and it's been known to happen, yeah. But this is the point when you should start. Just take every day at a time and enjoy it as much as you can.
As they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The chicken and a fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
What are you waiting for?
What in the hell?
Hey! You got an intruder!
Oh well, I've seen this now.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
We'll get the one by the bridge while we're going to deal with this clown.
Good work, gentlemen.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
You think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about these.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah.
Arthur, we got some trouble here! That was too damn close! Where did these sons of bitches come from?
Take the law around here.
We're putting you out of business! We're taking for everything!
Say your prayers now, you son of a bitch!
Look out, we got more coming up!
In our business? We paid good money for that! You don't mess with the Lemoyne Raiders!
There you go!
You fix it, motherfucker! And now, got it!
More by those huts! Let's clear them out! Dead man walking, you walk!
You done? You picked snap out of
I don't see any more. Do you?
No,
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
fine by me.
Are we getting out of here, then? All right. I'll see you over there.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
See, there you go. That's the kind of attitude you should have. As dire as it may be, as difficult as it is, as painful as it is, stick with that attitude even if it doesn't always work, you know?
We are all American.
The only thing I want you to do is enjoy every single day from this day on. Every day do something you enjoy no matter what it is. Do something that makes you happy. Think about all the things that make you happy.
Come on, you
If you need the assistance of doctors or meds or anything, then take it. Take whatever you can get.
Finally. Finally.
At the end of the day, only you can decide how you want to live. It's up to you.
So backward that even we.
I just say, as long as everyone's enjoying themselves, that's what's most important.
Come on. You ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, Young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go! Whoa!
Yeah, you and I got exactly the same kind of horse.
We'll see about that. Anytime you want to stop for a breather, you let me know.
Oh, that's nice. And then I walk into a big fucking haystack. Good times.
Unless you catch a second wind, this won't be much of a race.
I'm just picking my moment, Dutch.
Yeah, a moment without hitting a fucking haystack. Come on, Dutch, you have a white Arabian just like me. Should be at the very least the same speed.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime. Hold up.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're...
Let me give you an example of, see what you just said there. If Sims is what gets you through it, that's fine. You know, but you see how, you know, if I mean, I'm a big gamer, I'm a big movie person. I haven't socialized much lately because of the way I've been, but I chose to do that because of the way I was. You know, I needed to fix myself, and that's what I was doing. If I wasn't doing any of this right now, I wouldn't be happy. Promise you that, because it's what I'm passionate about and it's what I like. If I wasn't doing it, honest to God, wow. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured out. I would not be in a freaking happy camper at all. So if it works for you, it works for you. If it works, use it. You'll probably find that nearly everybody would agree with that. Nearly everyone. You know, so some also think about this. There are a lot of people out there that don't even have half of the luxuries that we have right now, no matter what we're going through. There are a lot of people out there that have far less than what we have right now, darling. Far less. They live worse lives than us, you know. So I always say be grateful for what you do have, and think about what a lot of people don't have. And imagine if that was you. Whoa. Wow. It's quite scary sometimes. But these are the things that go through my head that keep me going, even on the worst of my days. Some days I say, right, I'm not in the mood for it today. I just want to just spend some alone time. Yeah, cool, take it. It works. Even my mum noticed the other day after I started using that oil that there was a difference in my attitude. When I spoke to her on the phone, she knew something was different about me, even just a little bit. Because she's noticed that I've been really miserable as of late, and she understands because she's a pain sufferer herself. You know, and I'm trying to find something to put a smile back on my mum's face. It's not easy. What's going on? Fuck off.
I don't need this right now.
And to tumble and roar.
That's Molly. Seriously, what's up with my horse? Which horse is mine anyway? Is it this one? Sometimes never know which horse is mine. They're exactly the freaking same. Come here.
Wait.
Get over here. I know you like your companion over there. I'm sure she's good company, but seriously. Just wait here for me, girl. Alright? Stay there. And you, madam, stay away from my horse. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Just gonna talk to the dickhead over here. Oh wait, Jack.
Well, where did he come from?
I don't know. He just wandered in. Hi, my friend. Hi.
Well, then he's ours, I guess. For now.
Aww. That's so great. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Aww. What should we call him?
Well, he's a wanderer. He probably did something bad. Cain. His name is Cain.
Cain.
Hey, Cain.
I need to find another dog and call it Abel.
Whoa. What did Cain do?
A real bad thing. So he never stopped wandering.
Arthur, a dog. A dog.
Yes, little Jack, it's a dog. I also have your book. Can I give it to you?
You're gonna have to look after him.
I will.
Make sure you don't get it into the food. Here, I hadn't forgotten about that storybook you lost.
Thanks so much, Uncle Arthur. Do you want to have this? I found it near camp.
Sure. Thanks, Jack.
Arthur.
Chocolate bar. Oh, bless him. Who said that? Who said my name? Arthur!
So, what do you think?
What do you mean?
About those two families. The rich ones in the big houses.
I don't know.
Go have a look around. See what you can find out. Calmly, I mean.
Sure.
Dutch and I, we both think there's money to be made.
I hope so. I'll see what I can find out.
Oh, if you want to try the fighting games as well, Marcus, that's good, man.
Mr. Williamson.
You know, at least you're open to other stuff. I still got The Last of Us Remastered I haven't tried again. I mean, yeah, I had my reasons for not playing that the first time, and it's but the way I did things back then was just different, and the way I saw things was different. I was far less open-minded than I am now. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Right.
Hey, Arthur. Can I have a quick word?
Yes, Miss O'Shea.
Ah, call me Molly, would you? Arthur, how is Dutch? I mean, how does he seem to you?
I'm about the same as usual, I guess.
I really love him, you know. But if he... Like he always says, loyalty is everything, so...
Arthur! Excuse me, Miss O'Shea.
What you want?
I bring a gift. The great gift of information.
So you got some tip-off, so now I can risk my neck and make you some money while you lounge around.
You know, Arthur, bitterness, it works on the inside as well as on your sour face.
If you say so. But you could go find some other fool to run your errands.
Bill, come on over here. Will you be my other fool? You too, Charles.
What are you talking about?
Arthur's above a little stick-up I heard about.
No, I'm not.
You just said...
Hey, I'll do it, as long as you ride with us.
I got a serious medical condition.
Yes, you are a compulsive liar.
No need to be like that. Charles, have I ever lied to you?
I hardly know you.
Exactly. Now, you boys should do this. It's easy, and I'll only take a small commission for my information. But it's now or never.
then it's never.
Oh, God help me. Fine, I'll do it.
Well, what is it?
It's a supply wagon carrying payroll, but very briefly unguarded, apparently, as it passes through a crossroads near here where there's an old ruined church before it connects with the rest of the wagon train. Very easy pickings.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. A very sick man indeed. This way. Bunch of smart Alex.
Hey! How you get wind of this, old man? We only been down here all of 5 minutes.
Well, while you boys been off fishing, playing lawman, or whatever the hell you've been doing, I've been getting down to business.
Finding the nearest grog house.
Hey, you don't want in on this, Williamson. That's fine by me. Do us all a favor and head home.
Just give it a rest, you two.
Just have a little faith for once, will you? I've been scoping jobs like this since you fellers were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Once a decade, maybe. So what is it you've scoped here exactly?
Well, I told you. There's a wagon with a lockbox passes through every week. They switch outriders just north of here, but the front wagon's by itself for a stretch before the last run down in the road. I've been watching them.
All right. We best hit it quick, Dan.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Okay, hold up here.
We should cover our faces.
We'll be passing through the crossroads up ahead.
When?
Soon, Williamson. Christ's sakes. I should be due any time now.
Let's keep this quiet and clean. Nobody needs to die here.
You see, gentlemen? Just like clockwork.
Stop the wagon! I said stop the damn wagon! Whoa! Now, don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything unkind.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh, great.
So you know him?
Who doesn't?
I hear he's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Shit! Hey! Think I see something!
Oh, great.
Let's go! Arthur, let's go! Yeah!
We got a lot of company back there. Get back down! Nice! hoist a lie low. We can't risk leading Cornwall's men to camp.
All right.
Whoa! Let's hide in here. Quick!
Oh!
Get out of here. Watch out!
Get out of here. I'll see you later. All right. Let's get out of sight. Stay until dark, and then we'll sneak out of here. Charles, you keep watching now.
Sure.
Well, we, get some rest.
To be honest, over the years I've tried a lot of different fighting games. You know, I've tried Street Fighter, Dead or Alive. What's the other one?
All right. Let's try and get out of here. Hey, shit! Absolutely.
Tekken and
Look, I was just trying to... Shut up.
a couple of the Soul Caliburs,
Over by the house.
Mortal Kombat. But the truth is, Mortal Kombat's always been my favourite one. I wasn't overly keen on Street Fighter too much, even though I played like 3 of their games. I used to really love Tekken, but after a while I just got fed up with it. Mortal Kombat has been... It's been fairly good, but it's been quite a letdown at the same time. There's just too many issues with it. But the only fighting game in recent years I've played and really fucking enjoyed, you already know, but I'll say it anyway, is Injustice 2. They did that one very well. I don't care what anyone says. I know that they did. I had so much fun playing that I couldn't stop playing it. It's not the same thing with Mortal Kombat. I'm at the point now, I haven't touched it for 3 days. Sometimes I switch it on just to do those random crypt events. That's about as far as I go at the moment. Other than that, I don't really play it. Unless like Jasmine or Doom say they want to have a few matches or something, I'll do it. The rest of the time I can't be fucked.
Sure. You head inside, I'll go around the back.
Place looks empty to me. Now, the old guy up there is full of crap.
I don't think they're here. Don't see any horses.
Come on, let's head back. Boss! Place is empty! Shit!
Looks like we're shooting our way out of here, fellers.
Watch it, Charles.
Wait. More of the bastards on this side.
Where are they all coming from?
Looks like Mr. Cornwall's gone and upped his security.
More on the right here. This fella really don't like this. Raw.
Let's just hope we don't run out of bullets.
Got a hit. Nicely done, Bill. Teach you that move in the army too? Can't you keep your back feet still for 10 goddamn seconds? You got us into this. God damn it, they're piling in this way now. There's a goddamn horde of them on the left here.
Ain't you glad now I insisted you come along?
Oh, this shit. I'm officially retired. They're coming in from the front. confuse him in the woods!
They split up a bit. Try to confuse him. Arthur, with me.
I got bit by some kind of animal. What the fuck was that?
They're coming this way. Perfect. We need to do this quietly. You take the left and I'll take the right, okay? Your right or my right?
You see anything?
Not yet.
Bastard!
Get the hell off me! Arthur! That's gonna hurt worse than bad whiskey.
Made a meal out of that, didn't you?
Well, just stand there, why don't you? Making an old man suffer. Uh-oh. Clearly those boys ain't as quiet enough.
Guess we should go give them a hand.
You won't make it out alive. You got this thing.
We all still alive?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I'll deal with you later.
We got some money, didn't we?
Sure, but now we got Cornwall on our backs.
It was an
again.
honest
Hey,
mistake.
leave it. Go on, get out of here. Every man split up. Go on, run, quick.
Good luck, gents.
Stay quiet and move.
Yeah.
There we go.
Again with the falling on my face. Exactly the same location as well. Fucking haystack. Again, it's where I've been spotted by those freaking police officers.
so. That's what they say.
Okay there?
Hello?
Hey, partner.
Hello!
Ma'am?
Hi, darling. You mine.
Howdy. First time? Hello, sirs. Hello, sir.
How do you do?
Hey there, folks.
Hello.
What can I get for you? House special fried catfish. Hit me. Y'all in here showing? Well, we out there fighting? Settle down, fellas. Guess I've seen it all now.
Sunday Southern. You're in my spot.
I'm standing.
Now get!
Oh, there ain't no cause no more. Don't pretend otherwise. Quite an entrance.
Move along. We ain't looking for your company.
It's all good. Calm down.
Hit the trail.
You know,
Come on.
you got the most fascinating eyes.
Damn fools. No one wants you here.
Hey now, you gonna leave here? You got me?
Shut it. I'm doing lousy.
Okay. You don't leave, I'll make you leave. That's simple.
Guess you want a piece.
Why can't you writers leave it at the door? Please, fellas.
Let's see if we can't clobber some sense into you. It's the misty beyond for you.
Okay, so I kill the raiders and everybody wants to shoot me. Alright. Thanks for that, guys. You're welcome. That's definitely dumb game logic if I ever saw it.
Okay, girl. Yeah.
Funny thing is, I'm wearing a sheriff's deputy badge as well. The funny thing is, you'd think I would have gone back to Injustice. I can't really figure out why I haven't. I don't know, maybe it's just because there's too many things I'd like to do on it. I don't know.
Yeah, good girl.
But at the same time, I can clearly see that Mortal Kombat 11 has potential. It really does. If they would just design it properly, or they'd update it properly so that it's a lot more balanced out, it'll be fine.
Yep.
If they would stop all this fucking Combat League bullshit as well, everybody'd be a lot happier. Because the problem, like I said before, the problem is the fan base. The Mortal Kombat community is very bad. I haven't seen one as bad as this in years. I really haven't seen it for a while, you know, and it's just... I don't know. I think I've had another experience lately that's really tainted my view on it, but that's, I'm not gonna bring that up. But, so I haven't...
Herr Morgan.
I still want to give it, some more thought, but then again, the only thing I was doing completely offline was just playing some single fights with like 5 rounds or something. I've enjoyed those. They've been okay.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes.
perhaps. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
What's wrong now?
I've seen you looking at her, Dutch.
Who?
You know who. Getting too old for you, am I? That's how it usually works with you, isn't it?
You're delusional. Again.
Won't even look me in the eye, but you look at her all day.
Doesn't matter what I say, you'll believe whatever fantasy you're currently living in.
Fantasy? You think this is a fantasy for me?
I do not have the energy for this right now.
Oh, it's written all over you. I'm not stupid, I've been watching.
Oh, that much is painfully clear.
You're playing a dangerous game.
Will you be quiet? I am trying to read here.
Pig!
Uh-oh. What's that about, farming simulator?
You don't look right dressed as the law.
Yeah, I certainly wasn't going to bother with those Halloween skins. I wasn't overly keen on them anyway, but it's just... I don't know, I wasn't willing to pay the money for something I'm not interested in. Well, I always say if you don't like it, don't buy it. You know, don't waste your money on it. Use it for something else. Lenny! Right, just gonna talk to these greys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, darling. Those kind of games are absolutely not my thing at all. Never get me playing one of those. That I figured out years ago.
This here the Gray Plantation?
Yep.
Sheriff's orders. You wanted me to have a word with some folk on the property. I'm recently deputized, you see.
Deputized? And I suppose Lee was drunk when he did it? Look, you can come in, but you ain't talking with me.
Obliged.
dumbest deputy yet.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. Seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please. Oh, look out for their guards. They're worse for strangers than our guards.
Hey, you better follow that order, right?
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work like that, darling. You could, I mean, you could pay me money to do it and I still wouldn't do it. Because I'm not gonna, I mean, I wouldn't play something that I'm not interested in, you know? But I get what you mean anyway. Come on. I turned the damn corner. Fuck off. No fucking way am I playing Fortnite ever. It's not gonna happen.
Yep. Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Why, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
Penelope.
A gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the Dark Ages, or... Well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, there are some games that I basically haven't really taken much of an interest in, but ended up sort of playing them anyway. But there are also a lot of games that fall under that same category, and yet I will never play them. Fortnite absolutely belongs to that category. There's no way in hell I am playing that. On the opposite side of that coin, I'll use The Last of Us as an example. I never played The Last of Us after the first time I tried it, because for really different reasons. It's just because the reason I didn't carry on playing is because I didn't like what happened at the beginning of the game. I'd never seen anything like that in a game that I'd played before. It really threw me. And that was like, what, 6 or 8 years ago or something like that when it came out? I can't remember. And the way my mind was tuned back then was differently. I was nowhere near as open-minded as I am now. And when I played Far Cry Primal, it told me to keep an open mind, because Primal's a game that I unexpectedly liked. So I had no interest in playing it at first until they introduced one particular aspect of the game that caught my attention. And I underestimated it in the process. But then there are the ones that's just, nope, hell no. No, hell no, like that. Not gonna happen. Yep, Mr. Fortnite is one of them. But yeah, The Last of Us Remastered came out on PlayStation Plus recently for free, and I downloaded it. It's on standby. I decided I'll give it another try. And it's not because I thought the game was a bad game. It's definitely not that. It's just I didn't like what happened in it. It was a little bit too gritty for me at the start. And then again, that was new territory as far as the game goes. But I've seen things like that since, or similar to it since, in other games I've played. And that's when I thought, you know what, I could definitely...
Okay then.
What was that? Somebody just died. Oh shit, it's that fucking serial killer again, isn't it? Son of a bitch. I'm gonna find that guy and put a buckshot in him. Or 5.
I don't know what you did to deserve this.
This guy is absolutely sick. What is that place?
Come on, girl.
Yeah, see, Marcus isn't a fan of it either.
Whoa, easy. Easy now. Yep. You're all right, girl. Easy, easy.
I guess we wouldn't have had powder there. There hadn't been no war. What's that? Get bricked in, fellas. You defend this property as long as you're standing.
go to succumb here.
Senseless idiots.
I'm sure you can convince other people to participate. I just won't be one of them. I mean, fuck me, look what the online community of Mortal Kombat did to me. I really think I want to join that big group of, well, kids. Hell no. There's enough fucking kids in the Mortal Kombat community. There's even more of them in bloody Fortnite. Hell no. Ooh, jewelry. Money. Pocket watch. Which I can't take. Really? I'm full of pocket watches. I don't believe it. Whoa. Got some money in there. Thanks, boys. Like a rucksack.
Let's go, girl. Yep.
Yeah, and you know what? It's true. I mean, kids of every type play a lot of these games online, but Fortnite definitely has the freaking largest population of them. You should see all the kids that come into my store that are gamers. Fortnite, 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 Fortnite. It's the first thing they play or talk about is Fortnite. All of them. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Plenty of numbers there. I'm not the only one that has noticed that. Frickin' statistics. Right, let's go back into town. Get some stuff. How's that banging noise?
What the? Why don't you mind your business and keep walking, huh?
Don't have to tell me twice.
We said get lost, now! That's right, run along now.
Run along now, eh? Okay, hold this for me. See ya.
Easy there, girl.
I'm such a prick.
First time?
Now, let me just look in here.
Nope, nothing new to get hold of.
So
Oh,
apparently,
this should be
Archibald
fun.
McGregor put down another moonshine steal to the Braithwaite. Thank you.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Hello, mister. First time? The store's pretty self-explanatory. Feel free to browse goods and sundries on the shelves. There's a full range in the catalog right here.
Now, let me have a look.
Uh-huh. Another?
Give me my carrots. And my oat cakes. Wait.
Okay.
Hey, if you like them, that's fine. If you don't like them, don't buy them.
No need to bluff. You want one of those little dolls, don't you?
The hell?
Seen what you're after?
What kind of shirts do we have? Let's have a look.
That's popular. Yours. What's caught your eye? Done.
Okay. Well, in a odd way, they kind of did put Jason in it. They just gave him a similar type of skin to Cabal.
That's it for now.
Bye.
Earl?
Oh wait, where's that fence?
Yeah.
Step up. Don't be shy, pal.
Me? Shy? Get rid of these things.
Welcome back,
boss.
friend. Got anything good for me by any chance? Oh, you need
Oh,
something
let's
exclusive,
see.
huh?
Do you have any dynamite? Yes. Give
You
it
better
back.
know how to use that.
I trust nobody's missing this.
Not a word to anyone, all right?
Leave? Leave and go where? I've lived here my whole life.
Life? This what you call this? This ain't no life.
We got work. We are earning money. That's more than most.
Barely enough to stay clothed and fed. I ain't gonna work for the Braithwaite my entire life. Not like my pop. Not like yours.
My pa worked for the Grays.
Oh, what difference does that make? Those two families, the way they treat us, their goddamn feud never gonna end. This is never gonna be our home. I can't
You think it'll be better somewhere else? Just where will we go?
Everything all right?
Saint Denis?
Now this is ridiculous. I'm out of here.
Never
We'll talk
ends,
about this
does it?
later when we ain't being rudely
That's roads for
interrupted.
you. Town where everyone's talking about leaving and never does.
It's unbelievable. If you ain't a Gray or a Braithwaite, you ain't nothing. Might as well be a worm in this town.
He'll come around once he's settled.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, mister. It ain't becoming.
Don't worry.
He just won't open his eyes and see what's in front of him. Oh!
By the time I'm done with those families, they'll both be dead. Don't you worry.
Come on, girl.
That's like I said, man. I think it has more potential to it. I think it does. I'm sure they can make it happen. I mean, ultimately, I believe what they're saying when they said they're going to put a lot of stuff in this for the next couple of years, and I believe they will. I mean, the information surrounding the second combat pack is already leaking out, and by the way, Ed Boon has now officially confirmed there are going to be more players added to the game. It's been confirmed. He said it with his own words. You know, in the interview that he went to, well, where was it? Where was it being held? Was it in Brazil? I think. I'm sure it was in Brazil. Yeah, he said it. But I mean, I wasn't surprised. I mean, that the data mines basically confirmed that. You know, that there is going to be another combat pack.
Working for the Greys now.
I mean, everybody's finding the data mines now that pertaining to Fujin. And Fujin was one of the characters I wanted as well. It's just I know they can do a lot better than this. They can still add so much more to the game that'll make it a lot more fun to play. A lot of the stuff that I want in Mortal Kombat is not there. You know, a lot of it's not there, and I know they can make it happen. That's what's bugging me. That's just me on a personal level. I'm not really interested in the online gameplay unless it's with my friends, and you know we're all on mutual agreement about stuff, and you know the rest of it is just bullshit. If I have to work really hard to get certain costumes and gear and stuff or whatever, then fine, make me work for it, but don't put me through that fucking combat league. Not when everybody plays the way that they do. The thing is, some of the habits I've had to indulge in are basically a response to the way people play online. I've had to be a total dick sometimes when I'm playing. I don't like that. I don't want to be a dick.
Did she give anything? For me?
I want to play the game nicely and fairly. Is it too much to ask?
It'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going. Mount up, all right. And follow me to Rhodes. Come on! Come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Oh! God, I haven't fed my horse for ages.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There! There they are!
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
Yeah, all they have to do is make the difficulty a bit harder and increase the requirements. Make it a long-term sort of tower.
Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign! We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food and we fetch the water.
Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Roads, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick, and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun. Or maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
You'll damn us all with this sin! You'll damn us all! Head home! Head home!
Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
Almost there. Take us just a little further, please. Those are the steps, Mr. Morgan. Stop in front there, and then all you need to do is listen. This spot is fine, sir.
Ladies, get
Let's go
down!
get 'em, boys. Come on! Come on! Go home! Shut your mouth! What are you doing? The hell is going on here? Oh my God! Go shit and cause all this trouble. You don't even know what's going
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
Is philosophy dependent on biology?
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Oh, you always was
Bo,
a cocky little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me around here.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean. We're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
Well, Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know. This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but...
You should leave.
I will, as soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I need to work up a nerve to play it properly again. I think taking a break from it was probably the best idea. I mean, pretty much out of everybody in the combat pack, Sindel was probably the one I'm looking forward to more than the rest of them. But saying that, I also want Fujin. And if it's true and he's the next one after Spawn...
Hold on there. A minute of your time.
You think I don't know what you guys are trying to do? You really think I don't know?
Round here, strangers gotta cough up payment.
Yeah. Want your payment? There's your payment.
Damn it! All right, move up. We'll put you in the dirt.
Show you twice.
Fools. There we go.
Like I said, you wanted your payment, I gave it to you in full. If you asked even nicer, I would have given you double. I mean, yeah, okay, I get it. Joker's probably the lowest on my list as well, but when he comes out, I will give him a shot, you know? It might actually be a lot funnier than you may think. I still think the idea of ripping him apart in a million different pieces in a million different ways is actually quite funny. Because we've never been able to do that.
Yep.
And I honestly believe they can get away with it. I mean, when I thought about a DC character being in the game, I'm like, how? I was like, okay, Joker, yeah. I mean, given how dark that character is, you could pull it off. I mean, DC isn't always as bloody as that, but if they made it as bloody, it would work. Mind you, doing that to the superheroes is a different story. Okay, I'm lost. Where am I? Oh, I'm near my camp anyway. But I mean, yeah, Spawn is certainly a unique one. I'm open to the concept of it. I still think they should cut back on the guest characters though. There are far too many guest characters in these games for my liking. mean, I really do hope they bring the Doomslayer in. He'd be a good idea for a guest character. It's just I think they're just too numerous, you know. Like if they had the Doomslayer instead of Joker or something, I'd be happy with that because I love Doom. You know, and the Doomslayer is a perfect fit. He's not a very chatty guy, but then they've had combatants in the game that don't speak before. Jason, Leatherface, Predator, Alien, they don't talk, and it worked.
Evening.
What do you think of the place?
I don't know. So far, it seems okay, I guess.
I think that there is rich pickings for some carpetbaggers like us.
Is that what we are, is it? Avenging your father's death after 30 years?
There's gold, Arthur. Gold.
If you say so.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on?
Hosea and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, there are certainly a lot of guest characters out there that would actually fit in with it.
Okay, girl.
You know, they do seem to pick them very well. I'll give them that. There are only some that are suitable for Mortal Kombat, and there are some that are suitable for Injustice. The ones they picked for Injustice were a good choice, without a doubt. I mean, I do miss Predator and Alien. Predator has always been probably my number one, I guess you could say, horror character. Alien, I haven't been a huge fan of them, but I like them either way, and I'll take Alien as well.
Hey, Arthur, what are you doing?
Selling it back to where it
And
came
the
from.
Doomslayer, perfect.
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses, and all I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure.
Yeah, Tanya was a good
They don't seem too
choice.
involved in the rest of
It's
it.
like I said, pal, every Mortal Kombat character that's been absent from the franchise for a while, they'll fit in very well at this point with the new types of engines that they use. Even if they don't have the best story, I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter, they'll still fit into it. It's another fighter to play as far as I'm concerned. Alright, Maddie. Go and get some rest, darling, yeah? Remember to think about what I said to you, though, yeah? Please. I'll see you next time you come in.
Here we are. Modest little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be
Yeah, anytime, darling. Take care of yourself.
Driver, proceed, please.
What you want?
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Oh, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Kira and Natara. I want Lee May and Serena to come back. Because they appeared in Mortal Kombat X, and I liked them. See, Lee May was good with a sword. Serena had a very interesting approach with daggers.
Not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
I mean, they could bring back Darius, Ataru, Havoc.
These could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town.
God, there's so many characters. I mean, when you look at how many characters have appeared over 25 years, there's about 70, 75 of them. So many of them. A lot of fucking characters, man. And look at that. They could bring so many of them in.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the brother turned idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet.
Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, what about you?
You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right. Broke poor mammy's heart. There, Fenton. There, don't get mad now.
Well, yeah, I mean, you should expect to see Sindel's trailer fairly soon. She's very cool. I mean, yeah, her initial appearance is Revenant form, I get that, but as we all know, it goes without fucking saying anyway, there's gonna be many skins you can have for her, including her original ones. Surprise, surprise. And people were fussing about, oh, she's a Revenant, or they're a Revenant. So what? They got like 60 or 70 fucking skins per character. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Well, sorry, minimum of 42, maximum about 72. That's what I've seen anyway. And I said, listen, you're gonna fuss about the skins so much. Why don't you go and play Mortal Kombat 3 or Mortal Kombat 2, where you only had 2 skins per character?
Grab 2 cases of that stuff.
Like you never appreciate what they do give you. You know, you just want to complain more about it. I mean, if it's broken, I understand why you're complaining, but if it's not broken, don't complain about it. I mean, the skins aren't broken. Last time I checked, they seem to work.
Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello! Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him, don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of yous. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things. I don't know. $1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Let's hand out the liquor. Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, and chill up. I'll have one, Fenton. 3 drinks. A gift. Bounty. That's some strong stuff. Just keep them coming.
Compliments to Miss Braithwaite. There we go. Enjoy your drinks, boys. Don't make me mad. I'll bury you next to Mama.
We're drinking them then. Don't be shy, boys. You're fine, man. Fine, man. Don't listen to your brother. Over here, Finn.
Send a couple this way, will ya?
How rich are you?
Oh, wife is gonna kill me. The only went out for milk. I'll have one, Fenton.
Yeah, they've brought back some, but there's also a big pile of new ones that have appeared since MKX. You know, because you got the children and the rest of them that have shown up over the years that we haven't seen before. I mean, as gross as I think she is, I think Devora is one of the most unique characters they brought out in recent years. She's very interesting.
Jump! We're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
I'm hoping we see Taven and Dagon again, the demigods. I love playing as Taven and Dagon in Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I swear I shot that guy in his face. What the fuck?
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
This is the state of Lamar. Coming out of the alley. He hit the moonshine. Oh, both those. Damage is down.
That's him dealt with.
Look out, more of them. You
Oh, you're saying
You're right. That's it. Think you can steal from us?
Whoa!
I see it. Get it. Made it.
That's our booze, you damn bastards!
The hair of my chinny chin chin.
Damn it, they're still coming. You see any more of them?
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch. Huh.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
All right. We're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in... What was it?
Advertising.
Yeah. You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This
Ugh.
place is odd.
Keep
How long
seeing
has this been?
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
Right, I think it's time for me to take a break. I need to get my next dose of meds on as well.
So, what do you think?
About what?
Fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe,
in gold. And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaites' prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I might get an hour's skip as well. I had to wake up extra early today. Which one's which? Oh. Alright, folks. I'll be back later on at some point. I'll see what I'll be playing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Haven't decided. And yes, madam, you shouldn't be here anyway. Go and get some sleep. Now. Rest. Focus. Even I'm gonna go and get some sleep at the minute. I'm just for an hour or so, you know. If I can do it, I'm sure you can as well. You can pull it off. Just switch off and away you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later on. Adios now.